Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Top Flight Podcast. You know what it is. You know what we're here to do. Back in studio today, beautiful Austin, Texas. It's starting to get cold. Get your jackets. That's why I got mine out. I'm with the boys. We got Bali here to my right. We got B here to my left. Primo behind the camera controlling everything that's going on in the studio. Shout out to the backroom staff. Boys, how are you doing? Starting off with you, B.
I'm doing good, man. It's a good weekend of football. You know, a lot of European football. Clasico is this weekend. Manchester Derby. So I'm happy to talk about it, and some AustinFC news as well.
A lot of joys and a lot of people upset in the Discord, man. We had Eric that was losing it over the Man United loss. But then when the Clasico happened, it was Jude mania. Everybody, Jude, man. It was absolutely popping. Bali, how are you doing, mate?
Happy, excited, and just happy to be here with y'all, you know?
I love how you're dressed today for the party. You're kind of like matching with me.
It's cold out. It's really cold out.
Yeah, it's getting cold, bro.
Nice choice of jersey.
Yeah.
Great jacket.
Yeah.
Wearing the trademark shorts.
Yeah.
You know, people actually reached out to the pod and they said, "Why are you always wearing shorts?" Do you have an answer for that? Somebody did dead ass like, "Hey, why is Bali always wearing shorts?"
What's the issue?
There's no issue. We just want to know.
What's the issue?
There's no issue.
Hey, I'm wearing shorts today, and I always wear jeans.
Mind your business.
Hey, chill
How
out.
about that?
Wait,
How
chill
about that?
out.
How about that? How about
Trademark
that?
shorts.
How about that?
Trademark shorts.
Primo, how are you doing, mate?
I'm doing good, bro. It's a bit chilly outside.
We actually missed you last episode. Glad to have you here, mate.
Oh yeah, I had to stay out for some personal reasons.
Hey, mind you, Primo,
sir.
doing some behind the scenes stuff, taking care of business.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man.
He's in the mob.
He's why?
Good weekend.
He's in the
It was a
mob.
good weekend, brother.
He's in the mob, everybody. Before we get into the episode, I want to shout out the website, resounding.com. Right now, it's kind of sluggish. Obviously, we drop a lot of articles when the games are going on. Right now, we're off season, but when we get back at it, we'll have some more articles. Shout out to the podcast Top Flight. Subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts and check us out for the video version of this podcast on YouTube at Top Flight. Subscribe to us there. We're Austin TV also for the fan reactions and all that good stuff. I want to send a shout out to the Patreons. B, can you believe it that from the last episode, the list grew, brother?
Man,
More
amazing.
Patreon. Can you believe that we're being blessed with support?
Extremely blessed, bro. Extremely
Right?
blessed. Yeah, the Discord is amazing, bro. Honestly, like, just a little quick on there is just the pre-Discord and post-Discord is different, bro. Like, it's my main used app now, bro. It's amazing.
Yes, shout out to everybody. So I'm gonna send a quick shout out to the patrons by reading their name. Bali, you have a message for them?
I mean, no, they're great. I mean, it's great to be on there and talk to the fans. You know, it's awesome times and it's always popping.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So before we get into the EP, shout out to all the patrons who support the pod and the Weird Austin TV channels, because when you sign up for our Patreon, you're not only getting that Discord, but you're also supporting the podcast. You're supporting the Twitter Spaces and the fan reactions. So we appreciate it tremendously. So shout out to Alvaro Aldrete, Hooks, Adriana, Adrian Jaimes, Robert Miller, Rachel Hogan, Daniel Torres, Dylan Biles, Matt Magmi, King Koopa, Jose Cancel Ortiz, Harry Austin, Chupez87, Juan Samarron, Zach Bird, Alan Truitt, Dave Smith, Lucas Stevens, Phil Morris, Dan Godwin, Digitalis, Elise, Sawyer, Leanne Stuver, Daniel Rivas, Jose Ducos, Neff, Shane, Greg, Peter, Brad, NG, Vanilla Mexican, Austin, Caesar, Tucker Chamberlain, Chad Ruiz, David Moose, Jacob Parsons, Carlos Jordan, Mr. JC, Griffin Montes, Alex Camacho, Javier Aguilar, Ryan, Nicole, Efrain, Cheetown, Carlos Canales, Ryan, Bart S., Luke Zimmerman, Joey Brown, Raul Bernal Jr., who he was the one that met Danny outside the corner store. That was cool. Jorge Mendoza, Lloyd Matke, Jeremy Owens, and Goose Alanis. And we had one more sub today, actually, that I need to add on to this. Let me just pull that up real quick, because if I'm going to shout out, I'm going to shout out everybody, bro. The list might get, okay, Greg Henney.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody. You can subscribe to the Patreon at patreon.com. What's it? /WeAustinTV, right, B?
Yes, we're Austin TV, yeah.
All right, gentlemen. Let's get into the episode. We got some Austin FC news that we need to talk about. Hey, guys. Let's take a quick break to talk to you about our newest sponsor, Packley. We are thrilled to introduce our esteemed sponsor, Packley, the creator of artisan super snacks that combine flavor, nutrition, and joy. Packley, which means joy in the language of the Aztecs, brings the essence of joy to every bite. These snacks are handmade using the best organic ingredients available. Packley starts with a mix of puffed ancient grains, essential amino acids, fiber, and vitamins, dried fruits, and a delicious range of chocolates, creating a unique eating experience that delights your taste buds.
To share the joy of Packley with all of you, we have an exclusive offer. When you visit their website at packleyfoods.com and use discount code WAATV at checkout, you'll receive a fantastic 10% off discount on your entire purchase. We want to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to all of our listeners. Each purchase you make from Pacli not only brings you delicious snacks, but also supports our show. We are immensely grateful for your support.
Thank you once again for supporting our show. More information in the description below. Now, let's get back to the show.
Current events and hottest topics / news for Austin FC. So, starting off with something quick, Micah Burton has landed in Indonesia, Bali, Indonesia, by the way, ahead of the U17 World Cup with the U.S. men's youth national team. It is the U17 World Cup. We're very excited for him. In the Group B, who do they have?
They got South Korea, France, and Burkina
Faso?
Faso.
I never heard of that country, but I'm really excited to see what they got.
Yeah, USA, France, Burkina Faso, and South Korea. So
hell of a group, bro.
Yeah.
Hell of a group.
United States played South Korea in their first game. So yeah, and also Bali, isn't that where you went for your honeymoon, primo? Is that?
Yeah. Bali. That's pretty cool that they're having it there.
Yeah.
I think they had to have it there in emergency because Argentina couldn't host it, so it went to Indonesia or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be mistaken. But that's pretty cool, primo, that you visited there. What can you say about Bali?
It's hot, bro. It's humid.
Very humid.
It's really humid. So.
Sounds like Micah Burton is gonna be used to that.
And where's Micah Burton from?
So he's from here, but I think he has a family from Cambodia.
And it's actually close to there.
That's what I'm saying. So could Micah Burton feel in maybe like his ancestral element?
It's nearby. We'll see.
I don't know. We'll see. Primo, could you compare it to the climate we have here?
Nah, bro. It's always humid there. It doesn't get cold. It's always raining. Also, it's always wet.
So we'll see. They're gonna have to adjust out there. Bali, any message of support for Mr. Micah Burton?
Hey, good luck, Michael.
Micah.
Micah. Oh, good luck, Micah, and hopefully you score.
I think that would be great.
Hopefully he does.
Okay. Question for the pod: does he get over or under 3 goals?
I'm gonna have to go under, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go under also.
Under?
But I hope he does get one, bro.
If he does,
I hope he does get one.
I'll give him.
under.
I'm gonna go for the under, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna go under.
I'm gonna give him 3. So I'm gonna go even. If you can, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But shout out to Micah Burton. He's got a lot of work here in the next couple of weeks with the U.S. men's national team. Now, moving forward to some other news, something that hit the Discord, hit the exclusive transfer rumor chat that we have on that. We had a bit of a news drop. Now, Vanilla Mexican with this crazy scoop came into the Discord chat and he's like, "Hey y'all, I got something." We're like, "What's up?" He said, "Boom. Ethan Finley rumored to be staying with Austin FC for 2024. Per source, this is what the tweet says from We're Austin TV on Twitter. It said, per sources, Ethan Finley will be back with Austin FC for the 2024 MLS season. Finley scored 6 goals and picked up 4 assists in 40 appearances for Austin FC in 2023. Starting off with you, B. How do you feel about this move?
Yeah, this is probably one of the easiest moves or picks.
No brainer?
A no brainer, bro. I mean, this guy has been great for us since he's been at the club. He's not one of those, high earners that are taking up a huge chunk of the cap. So, his performances, his numbers, he is one of the bright spots for us this season. I'm glad that it seems like he's staying.
Now, he was a bright spot for last season, but you are correct on that. But you thought he was making less. Finley is at $425K. That's according to MLSPA. How do you feel about that number?
That's what Redes is making, as well. So, it seems like if you want to compare, we can go that route. But I think he's I think he's earned his money for us, bro. I think
context.
Yeah.
Ethan Finley was the only player from the list that we knew that was going to be an option or out of contract. He was the only player that is out of contract 100%. So that number could be lowered if they negotiated a lower money lower number for Ethan Finley on this new contract.
Yeah, so the salary is undecided. We don't know yet, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy that he's staying, bro. A lot of fans also on the TL on the X were actually happy as well. So yeah, this is great. I mean, I remember when he was brought in, the way that we kind of thought about Ethan Finley when he came into the club and initially was like, okay, maybe giving Cecilio a bit of a break. Remember Cecilio, but it turns out no. The whole Cecilio thing, he was gone, and Finley had to step up. And then not only did he step up, but he did great for us. So, very happy that he's staying.
Now, Bali, Ethan Finley, this season, 6 goals, 4 assists, 24 starts in 40 appearances, over 2,000 minutes played with AustinFC. He also featured in all competitions for AustinFC in 2023. What are your thoughts on this move for Ethan Finley that's rumored to be staying with AustinFC for 2024?
No, I think that, I mean, look, Ethan's a great player. He did great for us this season. And he's been awesome for us. But for 400K, I think I'm good. I think if he is staying, hopefully he take a pay cut, because with that amount of money, you know, I think I'll pass on that, and I wish him the best. But we'll see. I mean, everyone's saying that he's staying. You know, I've been hearing some stuff on the Discord. You know, it looks like the sources, you know, it's pretty spot on.
The source is as good as it gets.
Yeah, the source is
bro?
good. So I think that he will stay. Hopefully it's a pay cut and it's not 400,000. 425, but hopefully it's like around 175.
175. I doubt Ethan Finley would take that much of a pay cut with a new baby too.
Then you know what, Ethan, thank you for your service. Thank you. Wish you the best.
No. Now, you hear Bali say that, maybe a bit harsh on the figure. The figure is something that we're not going to control. But I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Would it be smart for Ethan Finley at his age right now to start over at a new club in MLS? You think it's a smart move for him to stay?
I think it's a smart move for him to stay, bro.
He was also trying to get this new contract all season.
No.
It was clear.
Yeah, no. I mean, you can even go the season before that as well. I mean,
100%.
You know, the 425 number, whatever you could, you know, Bali maybe doesn't agree with that as well. But to me, the way that I see it is that he's earned that to me, bro. I mean, there's players on here that are making double, if not in the upper sevens, that nowhere near have earned that paycheck. So I think Ethan Finley has earned it for us, and he's a consistent player and one of the hardworking players, and one of Josh's favorites too as well.
One of Josh's soldiers.
Yeah,
I think we can all agree that a lot of these players are overpaid.
We have the MLSPA figures right here in front of us, and there are figures here that we don't agree that go along with some of these last names.
Yeah.
But Ethan Finley is one of those players that at least contributes. I mean, I'm reading here to you, 6 goals, 4 assists. Would you believe that he was our second highest goal scorer this season behind Drusi?
No, I wouldn't.
I'm telling you, Ethan Finley working hard.
Not only that, but let's think back to yesterday's last season, amazing season, bro. And he was a big contributor in that season as well. So to me, he's earned this, bro. So I'm glad that he's staying. And to answer your question, bro, I think this is a great idea because, you know, he's getting to a certain age where do you want to relocate? Do you want to try to prove yourself again? I think that he's shown a lot to us this season, the season before, and I think it's a great move for him to stay.
Now, I don't know much about Ethan Finley, his family, or how he is at home or whatever, but I do follow him on IG, and the stuff that he posts looks like he's very happy in this city. Family man, new baby in his family. So, you know, just great point on that.
Yeah.
Do you want to relocate? Do you want to go somewhere? That's a really big point there. So, personally, everybody knows I'm happy to have Ethan Finley stay here. I have one more question, and I'll start off with you, Bali. What kind of role is Ethan Finley going to have in 2024 with AustinFC if he does stay? Is he going to be a starter?
I mean,
is he going to be an off-the-bench player? Because he also has to think about that. Where am I going to be used?
I think he will be off the bench. You know, I'll be pretty shocked if he does start. I think we should be going shopping in the off season, and maybe we get ourselves another winger. But honestly, even if he starts, I wouldn't even be mad, bro. You know, if it's
he would be competing with Emi.
Yeah, and that's no competition, so he's good.
Emi could have a great third season. We'll see what happens there.
Yeah, or he could walk and go somewhere else.
B, any thoughts on that question? What kind of role is Ethan Finley going to have in 24?
I mean, what kind of role do I think he would have? I mean, it would be great for him to have a role that, you know, coming off the bench, you know, give him something new. That would be, I think, to me, the ideal role. The fact that we have some players that have just not been performing, that he has to step up. You know, when he came in, that's the kind of role that we thought that he would have, bro, an off-the-bench player. And not only did he not have that role, but he's a starter, and then now he exceeded in that starting position. So I'm hoping that maybe this season he could be a off-the-bench option. But if we want that to happen, we need to have some quality players come in.
Hell of a player, in my opinion. At his age, respect to Ethan Finley, especially in a league where maybe they're turning their eye away from the MLS American talent that we have, and they're looking for Argentinian players. They're looking for those Brazilian wingers. They're looking for the Ecuadorian players, Colombian players, etc. So shout out to Ethan Finley for being a USA player, Minnesota legend himself, and still just fighting for that spot. You know, like you got players like Emi, you got players like Ronnie Redes, Diego Fagundes. We've had players like Cecilio Dominguez where they fought for minutes, and Ethan Finley has never given up. He's always, you know, punched up. and that's my take on him. And respect to him for still being here at AustinFC, fighting for the badge. I saw somebody say, if you fight for the badge, we will fight for you, because I was surprised by the response from the fan base on Twitter. And Primo has it up here for us. Primo, if you could please pull it up. The response by the fan base to this tweet was incredible for Ethan Finley. If you could scroll down, Primo. We're going to read some. Can you zoom in a little bit? Okay, we have Juan Samarron. He says, if there was one player worth re-signing, it was definitely him. Good job by the FO. Good tweet there. Go down. Skip that one, mate. That was cap. Somebody said, good. We talk about players outperforming their salary, and Ethan is one of them. He's great.
Yeah, agreed.
Ron Foddery. This is CJ Foddery's dad. Very good news indeed.
Nice.
CJ Foddery's dad. Maybe he knows some. Maybe he knows some of the other fathers in this team.
Maybe.
Is he kind of confirming it there?
Maybe.
So he's saying very good news indeed. So he knows about this news too. Is CJ Foddery's dad confirming this, guys? Primo, like that,
maybe.
and retweet it, please. That was 3 hours
It's
ago.
on the top flight. It's on the other account. Though.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Retweet it for me, please. 3 hours ago, Ron Foddery, CJ Foddery's father, if I'm not mistaken, he says, very good news indeed on the Ethan Finley tweet. B.
Hey, man, I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's staying, bro. I'm Team Ethan Finley,
I'm glad he's
bro.
staying, but just take that pay cut, man.
Profe says, great
Come on,
news. Great news, but we all know Owen Wolf is the better right winger. Sarcastic, profe.
Okay.
El Vederican, he says, hell yes, Finley was one of the bright spots of this awful season. He's a known leader in the locker room and puts in the work on the field. Glad to see him back.
Yep,
spot on.
Yep, spot on.
Spot on. And if you'd like to read more of these takes, just find the We're Austin TV tweet on Ethan Finley. It has 30,000 views. It's going viral on Twitter. Probably some of the most love Ethan Finley's gotten from fan base. I don't know if the Loon's shown him this much, but check this out. Ethan Finley getting a tremendous amount of love from the Austin FC fan base. Rightfully so. Boys, anything else on Mr. Ethan before we move on? Bali, B?
I'm glad he's here. I love this type of player. I love that hard worker that,
Better than
get
Messi?
Get to nah, bro, come on.
Okay, my fault.
Get to it, and obviously a Wolf favorite, Wolf soldier. So I'm glad he's here.
All right, now we'll move on to another Austin FC player to running down this bit of news here, and it's Johan Romana. Now, Johan Romana is set for a return to Austin FC after his loan with Olimpia ends. Question mark there at the end is what I added. Earlier this week, the news hit the TL from Paraguay that Romana's loan would not be extended, nor he would be purchased by the Paraguayan powerhouse. Instead, he will be making his way back to Austin FC, according to reports coming from that country. I did look at his salary. In 2023, he was making $460K in guaranteed compensation. His stats for Olimpia, boys, 17 matches, 11 league matches, 8 of those he started. In Libertadores, he had a great run. They knocked out the defending champions, which was Flamengo. In Libertadores, there was 6 games where he started 6 times, so he was a consistent starter in Libertadores. That speaks volumes. He had 1,200 minutes overall in all competitions, 1,200. 5 yellows, 1 red card, which he received 3 days ago against Guarani, his old team in Paraguay. It was a very interesting match. He got beat. We're going to talk about that right now. His passing accuracy in Libertadores was at 81%. I don't know if that's worth mentioning. 90% in short passing, 87% in medium passing, 50% in long passes, and he was 8 of 11 in tackles. Tackles was something we missed this season. Our center backs did not make a high number of tackles this year. So, gentlemen, on the topic of Johan Romana, I want to start off with you, B. What is your thoughts of Johan Romana returning to Austin FC after his loan ends with Olimpia?
Well, he's coming back, and it's going to be an off season. I tell you what, bro, he needs to show up to preseason fit this time, bro. I think that was the issue, the whole issue at the beginning of this season.
That was the issue?
Wolf was not having it with Romana's unfitness.
Wolf and him went at it.
Yeah. You can't do this again, bro. Look, he's under contract. Olimpia doesn't want him. Maybe Austin FC will look around to see if you get him another loan deal somewhere else. If the issue is still, if he's not gonna want to play for us, but he will be coming back. And honestly, I actually want to give Romana a shot, man. Maybe we had a center back crisis this year, bro, while he was playing on loan. So I hope he could come back and then enjoy his off season. But then let's come back fit for the new year, bro. And hopefully he can be a factor in our CB depth this season coming up.
Now, Bali, last season, or earlier this season, I'm sorry. It was last season, but earlier last season. Sorry for confusing everybody. At the beginning of last season.
What?
At the beginning of last season.
I'm just kidding.
My fault. At the beginning of last season, Johan Romana was sent on loan after B just mentioned coming in unfit for another time. Josh Wolf was very upset, criticized him in front of the media. He went at him publicly, which led to Johan Romana going on his Instagram story and posting a six-pack photo. And he was like, Gordito, who's unfit? Which led to AustinFC fans saying, hey, just because you have a six-pack doesn't mean that you're fit enough to be a soccer player.
Facts.
And we see some highlights. You mentioned that he looks too big to be a center back. You criticize his too big of a size. So I want to ask you. I want to ask you, what are your thoughts on Johan Romana returning to AustinFC? Can he compete for a spot?
Nah, I'm done with him. Honestly,
Really?
you know, I mean, we before the episode started, I mean, we did watch some highlights about
Olimpia Guarani.
Olimpia Guarani, and just the mistakes. You know, it continues. He has a mistake in him, and I'm good on that. You know what? Okay, come back and find yourself another home. You know, talk to your agent. Tell him, you know what?
He has 1 year left. He has 1 year left.
Do what you got to do. You know, loan him out. Honestly, I don't want to see him in an AustinFC jersey again. I'm sorry. To me, it's done. Him and Wolf going at it when he was in Olympia. You know, it's not going to work. Just leave. It's the best for him also.
You hear Bali say that. Thoughts on that? I mean, go ahead.
I got faith that there is at least something to work with the relationship with him and Wolf. I have faith that maybe there can be some understanding, but all of that is going to take into account whether he comes back fit, bro. I mean, that was the whole issue to begin with, and we watched the highlights of the Olimpia Guarani game. You could just tell his running, he looks kind of, you know, he doesn't look sharp. He's not a pacey center back. You know, we never said that he was, but he had some mistakes. He got sent off for a double yellow. The last thing I want to do, bro, is go into a new season again with another center back crisis. You never know what could happen, bro. So I would love for him to be play part in the team and be fit.
In Romana's defense, I do want to say this. He has been playing consistent minutes with Olimpia. We see that he was a 6 out of 6 starter for them in Libertadores. Maybe not so consistent in league play, I guess you could say. And his stats maybe not be that favorable, especially on websites like FootMob. But is it going to be an issue of fitness now after he's been with Olimpia in some prestigious tournaments? He could come in fit in this offseason, come in and just absolutely bang it, which leads me to my next question. And we asked Twitter this also. Where does Romana rank in our center back depth chart? Number 1, we can all agree that it's Leo Väisänen. Is that correct?
Yes.
Barely.
Yeah.
Number 2, is it fair to say it's Julio Cascante?
Yes.
Barely.
Now at number 3, the water starts to get a little murky and we can't see that clear of what it is going to be. Is our third center back Matt Hedges or is it Johan Romana?
I think the way things are now, I think Matt gets the edge, bro. I think Matt gets the edge. But if Romana comes in fit, and I think that he can earn that third spot, man. I think so too, bro. But as things stand right now, I think Matt gets that.
Bali, same question goes to you before I read some answers from the fan base.
Oh, man. Okay.
Good stuff, Primo.
You know what? Honestly, let's put Kip Keller up there, you know?
Where would you put Kip at number 3? Is Bali saying Kip is our third best center back?
I'll put Kip Keller as number 4.
Okay.
You know, I'll put Matt as number 3.
Matt 3. So we have Leo Väisänen, Bali's take,
Barely,
Leo Väisänen, Julio Cascante.
I mean,
Matt
that's
Hedges.
a gamble right there. Julio, Leo, I mean. Okay,
Hedges
Julio, Leo.
Julio and Leo as 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Hedges at 3. 4, Kip Keller. Who's your 5th? Johan Romana?
Man, I guess so.
Okay. You also have Salvatore Mazzaferro from Fcito, Joe Hafferty. Some of the fans actually consider them in their top 5.
Is Tarek still here?
No, Tarek is not here. He's gone.
I would put Tarek right there.
Oh, come on.
I'll put Tarek over Romana.
Delusional.
I'll put Tarek over Romana.
Come on, man.
Let's look in what some of
Take.
the fans are saying. Primo, if you could please scroll down. We asked them on Twitter. Keep going down. Go to Tony's. We'll start off with Tony's first. This is at Tony D Tiger 95. He goes on to say, number 1, Hedges. 2, Lil Vicenen. 3, Cascante. 4, Romana. 5, Joe Hafferty. Extra option, break the glass in case emergency. 6, Kip Keller.
Kip Keller.
Man, he rates Hedges highly, bro.
Now we have Kicking Grass at Kicking Grass, Texas. As of today, 1, Vicenen. 2, Hedges. 3, Romana or Cascante. And then 5, Joe Hafferty.
Oof. I like that one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
People throwing Romana in the trash, disrespectful. Ice cream eating MFer at the Hammer. He goes on to say, number 1, Ring, which body you actually did mention that before the pod.
I mean, Ring was our center back most of the season.
But he's not a center back. So
but he was playing as a center back.
But he's not gonna.
For us.
He's not.
But he's not. He shouldn't.
He's not a center back.
He shouldn't. But this person has him. Shout out to the Hammer, the Mr. Hammer. Number 1, Ring. 2, Hedges. 3, Leo. 4, Julio. 5, Romana.
Nah, I disagree with that entire.
100%.
Imagine Ring and Hedges are starting center backs. Nah, come on, bro.
Would they do better though?
Ring and Leo is a great partnership. But Ring is not there though.
Yeah,
He shouldn't be there. Go down, mate. Let's check out Phoenix's.
Be real, bro.
Phoenix's take. Number 1, Leo. 2, Julio. 3, Matt. 4, Kippy. 5, Hafferty. 3, Mazafero. Number 7, Hector Jimenez.
Oh my
Number
God.
8, Nick Lima. Number 10, Phoenix. And Romana at number 50. Phoenix, disrespectful take, mate.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
Be real, man.
One more, Juan Samarron. Shout out. He's one of our patrons.
Hey, shout out Juan.
Shout out Juan. Chivas fan.
Goleada
Number
que le
1,
metieron, bro.
Leo Vicenen. Number 2, Cascante. 3, Hedges. 4, Kip Keller. 5, Joe Hafferty. Romana's not even ranked on here. Romana's not even ranked
getting
on
no
here.
love, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I mean it's the truth. I mean,
I'm down to give him a chance, bro.
Nah.
I'm down, bro.
sorry,
I'm
man,
down,
nah,
bro.
nah.
Bring him in.
The whole Guarani, you know, the trio, the Cecilio, the Redes, the Romana, buy, walk.
Claudio Reina
Bye.
contracts. Claudio Reina
Right.
contracts.
Claudio Reina, Sean Rubio, and who else? Who else?
Josh Wolf.
Josh Wolf.
Josh Wolf.
Okay, don't forget those 3 names when you talk
We
about
were also-
contracts.
real
People
quick-
want to just say people want to say Claudio. No. Say the 3 names. Claudio, Sean, and Josh.
The 3 little pigs.
The three.
I mean, the
th-
coach
three-
isn't.
the 3 people who are guilty
The 3 musketeers.
of this mess.
The 3 musketeers.
Josh can only influence. Can say
one
something.
thing. One
bro,
thing
you
that I
know?
did want to say, we were talking
Come
about
on.
this earlier off air. Ethan Finley's contract, the new one, the rumored new one, if it does get signed, it's gonna be the works of Rodo.
Yeah.
That's his
And
first.
hopefully it's a
It's
pay
gonna
cut.
be
Is
the
that
works of
smart?
Rodo.
It's
It's
a
gonna
pay
be the
cut.
works of Rodo.
Is that gonna be his first official like?
I don't know if it's
legit?
first official, but it's gonna be one of.
Yeah, one of.
One
okay.
of.
And if he's ruthless, he's gonna say, you know what, bye, Ethan.
I don't know because Ethan
So
was
we'll see.
contributing.
Hey, we'll see.
Ethan
He's
was
staying, bro.
contributing.
He's staying, bro.
He's staying.
He's
We'll
staying,
see,
bro. He's
we'll
staying.
All right,
bro.
gentlemen.
Trust Rodo, we'll see.
Gentlemen, moving on to something very interesting that has been developing in the past couple of hours, maybe the last 24 hours. Sebastian. It's not Sebastian. I had it wrong. It's Sebastian with an E instead of an A at the end. Sebastian Pino. Okay? He is in the eyes of the Peruvian national team. That's my question. Reports are coming out of Peru saying that the Peruvian national team has sent a reserve card to AustinFC for the services of Pino. What does this mean? It means that the national team of Peru wants to call him up for the next FIFA games against Bolivia and Venezuela. Could we see a Pino versus Dani Pereira? If Dani Pereira were to be called up, of course. We did reach out to one of the journalists that had a banger tweet on this, had probably more than 50,000 interactions or engagements or views on it. We had a bit of a conversation, and he said that, yes, he is optimistic for Pino, but that he believes he would be called up to the U23s before the big boys. Now, it is important to note that Peru is not in the best moment. It's not like they can pick and choose.
Yeah.
And Pino, very interesting young lad. He had some great stats with AustinFC too. And he could be a breath of fresh air for this national team that clearly needs help. We were talking about Pino, 7 goals, top scorer for AustinFC too. Is this a good move for him?
Oh yeah. I mean, whenever a player gets it's a opportunity, it's a privilege, it's something good to be able to represent your country, bro. So I'm sure he's livid. I mean, he's happy. I mean, he's very happy to represent Peru. Peru is not in good. They're not in good form right now. They're actually doing pretty bad. But I'm excited for him to join. I agree with the journalist's take. Maybe he would want to join the U23s, U22s. Maybe get a shot with them. See how that is.
This is the journalist Marcelo Merizalde, periodista, journalist from Lima, Peru. Over 5,000 followers.
I agree
on X.
I agree with that take. You know, maybe he should get a run in with the under 22s, under 23s, and see how he does there. But I would want. I mean, I want him to succeed. I want him to be a part in the international team for Peru. You know, top scorer for a championship team. So.
Champions of the Western Conference, champion of the whole thing.
Champions of the whole thing. Bro.
And he was a threat the entire season. Personally, my take, I fancied him over Alfonso Ocampos Cortez, AOC. I got so used to call him AOC. I fancy Pino over AOC. It's really been no secret. I think Pino has more of a goal in him, but maybe some other fans will have a different take on it. Some more stats on him, Bali, before I get your take on him. We mentioned he was FCito's top scorer with 7 goals. In 22 scoring attempts, 14 of those were on target. He had 1 assist this season. 5 times he was caught offside. 70% pass accuracy. He had 3 yellows. He was fouled 21 times, and he committed 29 fouls himself. 12 tackles. His market value has gone from 50,000 in 2020 to 100,000 in 2023. I wonder if with the national team it could help it skyrocket. And he is under contract with AustinFC until December 31st of 2024 with a club option. So your thoughts on this young lad that's going through a good moment right now?
Yeah, man, he's doing great, and I'm very, very happy for him. I think being called up to play for your country is just such a privilege and such an honor, you know, and very, very happy for him. I think he should take it. If it's the first team, it's the first team. If it's not, hey, it's not. You know, just go out and show your skill. And I think I want to see him maybe loan him out next year.
That's what I was.
And give him a shot.
You little genius.
Give him a shot somewhere else and give him regular playing time.
Did you look at my notes? Go
ahead. And I think that would be great for us. I think maybe the first team right now, maybe not. He's not there yet, but maybe soon. I believe in him.
Okay, so. Really good take on that, Bali. One of the next things that I wanted to actually roll into, one of the next questions that I had for Sebastian Pino is, would you keep him at FCito for 2024, or would you loan him out to a USL side, maybe an MLS team for more competition, or first team call-ups in 2024? You kind of answered that. Anything you want to add?
I think a USL team would be good.
USL
maybe
side?
San Antonio. Why not?
San Antonio,
close
FC?
to home, not far.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
B, any thoughts on that?
I agree with that take, bro. I agree with
Loan
that
him
take.
out?
I think so. I think, I mean, as much as I would want Austin FC to run it back, you know, some of these players, they showed their talent this season. They won the chip, but they need to figure out another step up, another step forward. And to me, that's getting more PT at a higher level. And I think that they could do that with San Antonio. Or, I mean, not San Antonio in general, just USL, wherever, you know,
now,
get some more time.
I do have to play devil's advocate, and I want to give Pino a lot of credit. So I put this question in here. And the question is, if he's being considered for international action, should he be considered for the first team?
No.
I don't think so
Not right
just
now.
yet, bro.
Nope.
Still a little too raw. Still
A little too early for him.
Yeah.
20 years old, top scorer, FCito.
Yeah.
Loan move is best?
Yeah, I think so.
Not right now. You don't want all this toxic stuff right now.
Yeah, you don't want the real heat.
Just relax, do your thing.
Yeah. Get
and
some time.
You have to do your thing.
Proper project for Austin FC. Loaning a player out, letting him build up, come back on that option year and ball out, see if he's going to get that next contract. Is that a good plan for him?
I think so.
We'll see.
I think so.
But yes, a lot of good responses for Pino. Primo has it up here. If you could scroll down, Primo, go to the actual tweet itself, if you could, Ken. And we'll see what the people are saying on this. We did respond, and we said that he is in a good moment. A lot of fans like that tweet. Keep scrolling down, Primo. We have some fans saying they're gonna call him up. They're gonna send him to the conference. And they're not going to play him 1 minute. They're going to play another guy named Reynoso. Oof, so some fans throwing the dig there. Somebody said, Miguel Guillermo, he says, he's just going to be on the bench. Reynoso is not going to put him on. So Reynoso could be the coach. We have somebody else that says, I didn't expect this, but it's going to be good because he could play with Chile. So Peru is kind of saying, hey, we could steal a player from Chile. Quality player maybe in his eyes. Somebody else is laughing. They say, ha, ha, ha. Roca is there. Iberico is there. Even the little mosquito Olivares is there. And they're better than this player. Don't sell smoke.
Okay.
Let's see. He's got something to prove, bro.
He got something to prove. And then somebody else here is saying Iberico is 100 times better.
Okay.
Coco Peralta. Well, you know what? Pino's going to prove your little ass wrong, bro. How about
Give
that?
him, hey.
How about that, mate? Go ahead, B.
No, I'm saying give him a shot, man. He hasn't.
Yeah, give him a
It's a
shot.
call up, bro. You don't know. You know, he won a chip. He's off a chip year, so give him a call up. See, throw him in the locker room. See see what the players get. Put that kit on. When you wear the kit for your country, it maybe gives you a little boost. So, props to him. I'm hoping he does well.
Boys, now rolling on to one of the next topics. If y'all have anything else on Pino, you're good.
Good luck,
Good luck,
Pino.
brother. Good luck, brother.
See what happens with
Good
him.
luck.
He's still our player. Good thing he's our player. I hope that we develop him well.
Yeah.
One of the next things that we saw also is that Jim Curtin, the Philadelphia coach, I think you had it earlier, Primo. He came out in a press conference and he said that Brandon Craig is going to be going back with Philadelphia. Expected.
Yeah, I mean that's what they said when we got him, is that he will be coming back. It's just
So he just came for vacation for vibes.
No. He came, bro. To me, this is my opinion. A lot of people are talking about this, but to me, I think he came in as that break the glass in case of emergency, bro.
Yeah.
Primo got the tweet there. If you could click that real quick, brother. It says, on July 5th, Brandon Craig was loaned to Austin with hopes of finding playing time due to position crowding in Philadelphia. Unfortunately, he struggled to secure regular play and regain form. Here's Jim's assessment of the loan video where Jim Curtin is speaking to the media. Credit to Jim Curtin, great coach there. But yes, Brandon Craig not returning with AustinFC, well, going back to his mother club.
Yeah, man. A lot of people were just so upset, bro, and I couldn't justify being so upset about it. I mean, he was brought in.
We also didn't know that if he played a certain amount of minutes, we would have to pay out. I think that was the case, actually.
Yeah.
If he hit a certain amount of limits, we would have paid out.
You never gave the guy a shot. So how do we know that we had a great player? He just came for vibes.
He came in
Never
just in
played.
case of emergency, bro.
Yeah, I mean we had a lot of emergencies. They never showed up. So hey.
Somebody mentioned Brandon Craig in some of the ranks, but can we even rank Brandon Craig if he never played with Austin?
No.
That's what I'm
No,
saying. I had to leave him off.
I'm pretty sure he's a great player, but we just never got to see him.
And and we never got to see him, and I don't fault the club for not playing him, bro. I do.
Folks are very upset. Folks are very upset.
I don't think it should be that much of a big of a deal.
They were very upset. Very upset.
They're just trying to find for something to be upset at, bro.
All right.
That's how we go.
Gentlemen, without revealing too many details, because this is a Patreon Discord exclusive, the big rumor that hit the chat the other day that had everybody talking.
The story?
Not that story. Not that one. We're not going to mention that one at all.
Okay.
That one stays there for sure. But
Okay.
the main topic of the Patreon episode.
Yes, Danny.
Danny. An MLS team is after him.
Yeah.
I don't think we should. I mean, should we reveal the team?
No.
That's not official yet. That's not official.
Yeah,
yet.
we don't want to.
That's not
Yeah,
official yet.
I mean, if you want to kind of be involved and you always know what to do, go join our Patreon, get on the Discord, and you'll be involved in the chat. But
yes, no, this is very early stage interest.
Yeah.
Too. This is very early stage interest. This is not anything that is concrete. It's just a team in MLS that probably has a project in mind. Is losing a player of his profile. And Danny Pereira would slot in perfectly with this team. Now, these are words from a source of mine. I did reach out and I said, hey, this bit of information landed on my desk. What do you know about this? Have you heard any chatters? Has anybody up there been talking about this kid? And he said that he was going to ask around, see if anything was, going on. But one thing that this person did say was that Danny P would fit their system beautifully. Insane. And this team is losing a DP this season that has a profile very similar to Danny Pereira. So I'm not 100% scared. I think Danny Pereira is a crucial piece of our project. But with the team that's looking for money, a team that's looking for good trades within the league, just like what we saw happen with Diego Fagundes, could this be a moment that AustinFC uses to cash up on? I don't know. I hope not, but it's something that's been talked about in the Discord chat. Any thoughts on that?
This is it's quite a big deal.
It's a touchy topic.
It's a touchy topic. It's quite a big deal as well. Yeah, bro. I mean, right off the bat, feelings first is I don't want him to go. I want him to stay. I want him to stay. I want him to keep playing here and grow. But maybe the player Danny has other ambitions. He wants to, either step up or chase something else. Earn a certain amount or whatever the case may be. This is in limbo right now. I'll be selfish and be like, hey, I want him to stay here. I want you to play for Austin again. I want you to keep playing here. So it's tough. It's a tough one. It's a lot of stuff involved, bro. There's a lot of stuff involved, like a lot of options, a lot of possibilities. So it's hard for me to say a certain thing. But personally, I'm gonna just say I want him to stay.
Now on Discord, we were chatting it up. We were saying what would the best case scenario be with Danny Pereira, because let's be real. Tucker always says, let's be real. we knew and we know that Danny Pereira one day is gonna leave this club. Now we would want that to be on a big sale. You know, I mean, this player is destined for Champions League football, if I may say. Honestly, Champions League football, Europa League football, is that fair?
I mean,
it's fair.
Best case scenario is he goes to Europe.
Europa, that's fair. Yeah. So some of the things that we were talking about was, is it better to sell to Europe or is it better to exercise a trade within the league for this guy? We get X amount of money for a trade within the league, and we get X amount of money for a sale outside of the league. Now, Discord was saying that it would be better to sell outside of the league because then you can convert however much GAM you want from that sale.
That would be the best.
MLS rules are changing every year, and they're letting teams convert money from the transfer sale into GAM to use within the league. If you sell or trade to a team within the league, you only get whatever they give you, which is most likely going to be less, whatever you choose to convert if you get a high sale. If that was confusing, it's MLS rules. But Bali, any thoughts from you on this? You're a guy that's been very close to Danny Pereira, maybe one of his first hardcore fans. You got his jersey after the Colorado win, Den Verde, the OG Den Verde. You got that jersey. You were wearing it around your neck for hours after the game, which was questionable. It was a questionable call, but it is what it is. Your thoughts on Danny Pereira maybe being in conversations for something?
Great times, man. Great times. You know, I got a lot of love for this kid, man. This is my G, man. This is my homie, man. And you know what? I actually sent him a message. You know, I actually texted him and told him, you know what? And that's what I only told him one thing, and that's it. You know, I just texted him and told him, you know, if something comes up and that offer comes, you know, and you take it.
Damn.
You take that offer, bro. You take it because
that's
you know what?
Punch.
Because you know what? This is your future. It's not mine. It's not ours.
Yeah.
It's your future. And I'm telling you, his ceiling is sky high. He has a huge ceiling.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a great player. He can go play for LAFC. He can go play for the Union. If he goes and plays for those teams can play him in a great position. He will shine over there. He will never win anything with us. Never. Not with this coach. Not with Josh Wolf. So I told him real, and I told him, you know what? That offer comes, you take it. Don't worry about us. You know, don't worry about us. You don't owe us anything. You do you. And you worry about your career, because you only got one career. Only got one. You got to take advantage. So that's what I told him. And hopefully he takes my words and my wisdom, you know.
Yeah.
Because I want the best for him. I really do.
That got to me, no lie.
That got to me, no lie. And that's why I said at the beginning when you asked me for my take is that selfishly I would want him to stay.
We want him to stay. Like we want him to be here forever, right?
And that is.
But no, it's not gonna happen.
That is true, bro. I agree with Bali's assessment there, bro. If I'm thinking just for us and for the club and us, I would want him to stay. But that is true, bro. You know, he has to think about a lot more stuff than just, you know, a couple guys sitting around here. So yeah.
We got here Discord. Shout out to everybody on there. If you want to get into more of these conversations, this is something that we dropped exclusively onto our Discord. Join our Patreon. Not only do you get the Discord, but you're also supporting the pod. You're supporting We're Austin TV. You're supporting those fan reactions that a lot of you enjoy outside Q2 Stadium.
The Discord is just so much fun, bro. I mean,
it really is.
It's people that you would always see at the fan reactions, people that you always engage on Twitter. It's a different vibe because it's almost like you're not seeing them in person, but it's almost like you're getting to know these guys. So you know, it's awesome, and you know, go check it out. We'll put a link in the description of the video. I mean, we throw the link out there all the time. So if you're interested, go ahead and join in.
Now, one of the perks about joining the Patreon, you get sent to the Discord. You get access to pretty much influence our content. So we had Jake. He said if y'all could talk about real quick what kind of what players from the free agent list you'd like to see added to AustinFC. So these are the free agents.
Fire question.
These are the free agents that are out of contract or have an option. So out of contract would be more feasible, I guess you could say. The options could be picked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have the Austin players there. We're going to jump over them. But from Atlanta, we have Alonso Osvaldo, Clement Diop, Robinson Miles, who I think he's probably going to Europe.
You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
I'll take him.
I'll take him too, bro. Miles Robinson.
Quentin Westberg, Amar Sedgwick, And that's that for ATL. So probably just Miles. We have here from Montreal. Not many names there.
I'm kind
I'm
of
good on that.
Romel
good.
Kyoto.
I'm
Romel
good.
Kyoto.
I'm
Romel
good.
Kyoto. No.
I'm good.
Romel Kyoto, center forward. I don't know. That might be a name that we could be very interested in.
I'm
Romel
good.
Kyoto.
I think we need
We'll
to shoot
see.
higher on that number 9 position, bro.
Yep.
Okay. We have here Charlotte FC. Harrison Awful, Derek Jones.
Nah, I'm
I'm
good on
good.
shot.
Justin Merrim.
Any player from Panther FC can
Yeah,
go.
me too.
I'm good.
So-
Kai
Sendejas?
Kamara, Chicago Fire. Kai Kamara. That's somebody.
Hey,
Kai
Kai
Kamara.
Kamara. Hey,
Kai
Hey.
Kamara.
Kai
That's
Kamara.
somebody. Hey, hold on. He's
Hey, if
I'm
we're
an
not-
Maxi
if we're-
replacement.
yeah, Maxi. I think I'll
Maxi
take him for a
replacement,
Maxi
but
replacement.
like I
old
said,
striker though. Old
If we're
that's
striker.
what
not,
I'm saying.
if we're not shopping,
Can you pull up Kai's age?
if we're
Kai
keeping
Kamara?
Zardes, Kai Kamara isn't bad for a backup.
that's what I'm saying. We need to be shooting a little bit better on this number 9, bro. We
But who?
That's-
Come on.
that's
we're not
true,
gonna go.
that's
I
true.
mean,
We need a guy like Chicho Arango.
we need a guy
Yeah.
like Juan Dineno from Pumas. We need somebody like that.
he's 39, bro.
He's 39.
He's 39. Bro, I'm good on that.
But he's
bro.
still
I'm
banging
good,
goals,
I'm good,
man.
I'm
Kai,
good on that,
Kai,
bro.
I'm
I'm
good,
good
I'm
on
good,
that,
I'm
bro.
good.
Okay, Colorado Rapids. Jack Price. He's a name. Diego Rubio is a player that has been
I'm good.
rumored to be flirting
Another
with
Asian
Austin.
number 9.
That
bro.
was also
Good.
mentioned in the Discord. Patreon members know about that one.
Yeah.
Diego Rubio. Let's see. Moving forward, we have nobody else really.
To replace Will Bruins and the Maxis, I would be down.
Columbus
bro,
Crew.
but
Luis Diaz. Out of
Good.
contract, Luis Diaz.
I'm good.
All right, we'll see. Quality player there. Darlington Nagby out of contract. Columbus Crew.
He's going out. He's going somewhere else, bro. I
We'll see.
think.
Quality player there. Andy Nahar, DC United. Right back. Nick Lima with some competition.
Oh man, if Cincinnati does not trigger that option on Acosta, oof, we better
Ooh,
hop
Luchi
on that
Acosta.
quick.
Yeah, they're
Lucy's-
going to
ooh,
though.
Nah, they are though.
Lucy's
They are though.
position.
They
Lucy's
are. They are. I think
position.
they might. Nah, I don't think so. They're gonna
Houston
give him a new contract
Dynamo.
for
Houston
sure.
Dynamo.
Joseph,
Corey Baird.
another Asian number 9. Oh,
Corey
Joseph
Barrett, Corey
Martinez.
Barrett.
Hey, Joseph Martinez though.
Joseph
Hey,
Martinez. We did
Joseph
talk about
Martinez.
that on the Discord.
I would be down, bro.
Football
I'd
Out of
take
all the
him.
Asian number 9s, he would
I'd
probably
take
be
him.
my,
I think he'll
my-
do better
my-
than
yeah.
Zardes.
Yeah.
Football Critic wants nothing to do with Joseph Martinez, and he's a player that knows him. I kind of trust him on this one.
Okay.
Why?
Because
He
he's,
said that-
he's
he said-
Venezuelan as well.
No, he said that our system crosses into the box. Joseph Martinez is not the guy that gets at the end of those crosses.
Yeah.
That's our
Very
style
true.
is cross into the box.
He'd be a high profile
Very
signing
true.
too, I think.
Let's see. We have
I
LA
agree.
Galaxy. Kylan Acosta. Oh, this is from LAFC. Kylan Acosta from LAFC.
Hey,
out
I'll
of
take
contract.
him.
He's probably going to resign.
I'll take him.
For sure, dude. But he's probably going to resign. Ilie Sanchez.
Crepeau?
Defensive midfield.
I'll take him.
Crepeau.
Crepeau.
Vela.
Carlos Vela. He's probably going to Chivas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He wants.
Yeah, he probably is.
Yeah.
Minnesota United.
I'm good. I'm good.
Nashville. Dax McCarty. Agent. He's kind of an old player, but
I'm
I'd
good on that
I'd
too,
entertain
man.
it. I'd entertain it.
Honestly, I'm good.
The Revs. Omar Gonzalez, old center back. Carles Gil. He's leaving.
I
Quality
honestly
player
would
right
take
there.
Carlos Gil.
Interesting. New York City FC. I'm good. The New York Red Bulls. I'm good. Orlando.
Nothing really kind of sticks out, way.
Orlando. No, this is Philly. Alejandro Bedoya. Okay, interesting there. Portland. Real Salt Lake. San Jose. Seattle. Seattle has a lot of players, guys. Lodeiro. Fry.
Freddy Montero. Damn,
Xavi
Freddy
Arriaga.
Montero.
A lot of players. Transition period for them, boys.
Yep.
Sporting Kansas City. Graham Zusi. Johnny Russell. Key players there for them.
Johnny Russell?
Maybe Johnny Russell. Maybe Toronto. We already got one of their players. We're good. Don't rob us anymore. Vancouver. Nope.
Amro
And then
Tarek.
Without a club, Amlo Tarek. My G. All right.
That's your G, way.
No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We answered Jacob's question real quick. So shout out to him for
Hey,
influencing
shout
our
out for real.
content.
Shout out. Nothing really sticks out, but
Yeah,
a lot of
nothing-
aging
I mean,
number
honestly,
9s,
no.
bro.
A lot
I
of
mean,
aging
I
players.
think we need to be looking, in South America and Europe, bro.
I think so too, man.
All right, boys.
Some young players.
Reacting to some MLS playoffs games and some predictions moving on ahead. Some previous results. We had San Jose versus Sporting KC that went to penalties. We saw Sporting Kansas City win that game. Shout out to Kevincho. We saw Charlotte absolutely embarrass themselves versus New York. They lose 5-2. Vancouver, similar, actually exact same scoreline. They lose to LAFC 5-2 as well. New England, they lost to Philadelphia 3-1. So tonight's matches, we have RSL versus Houston, New York Rebels versus Cincinnati, Sporting Kansas City versus St. Louis. That's round 1, was B was mentioning earlier.
Yeah.
And then Monday, we're going to see Nashville versus Orlando, Dallas versus Seattle. Wednesday, we'll see Atlanta versus Columbus. Boys, thoughts on the new format?
Man, it's weird because
It's trash.
you saw Philly just smack New England, and you saw LA, although the first half was pretty tight, 2-2. They ended up smacking Vancouver, and that should be that. I mean, you know, but look, they're giving I don't know, bro. I need to see the round finish off for me to give you like a final thought on the new format. But so far, the higher seeds are taking the dubs. You know, on the St. Louis Sporting KC, you know, you would side with St. Louis. I think Sporting KC's game winning in penalties was very dramatic as well. So I think Sporting KC is my dark horse, bro, of the round.
Hey, check this out. Digitali sent this to the Discord, to the general chat. Apparently somewhere, I think this is in Cincinnati, the energy drink section in a corner store, a paper was hung up on the cooler. It says, "In support of FC Cincinnati, we will not be selling Red Bull today."
Oh my god,
that's sick. I love it. I freaking love it, dude.
I would grab me an Alani. They're right under there. Those are fire.
I support C4, brother,
C4
and Celsius.
Yeah.
Because
I'm a Alani guy.
Celsius sponsors the MLS and C4 sponsors AustinFC.
Yeah.
Sponsor guy over here.
Look at my jacket. Look at my
I'm
jacket.
telling you, he loves everything Austin FC. I'm telling you.
Bali's right, bro. Bali's right.
Is there something
Everything
wrong
he
with
loves,
that?
bro.
Is there
Bro,
something wrong with that?
merch, everything. He
Bro,
loves
Look at
every-
my jacket. Why are you hating on
He
my
loves
jacket?
It is a fire jacket.
It's a fire jacket.
Every time H gets something new with a bag, here's Bali, bro. Bali just loses his shit.
Okay, man. It's
okay,
man,
look.
You know, it's okay.
Confession.
100-year
Confession.
war. Let's go.
Confession.
100-year war. Let's go. I'm always going to be supporting Austin FC. It doesn't matter what happens.
Confession.
Yes.
I buy something related to Austin FC probably once every month. Am I guilty for supporting my club?
Hey, man, that's you, man. That's the way
You're
do.
right. That is me. So how about
Yeah.
you peep out my business, dude?
Yeah, man.
That's right.
Do your
Do your
thing.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do your thing.
All right.
You left
boys.
your hat here yesterday too.
Oh shoot, my bad. I was looking for that hat today. I was like, where is that hat?
Another Austin hat, Bali. It's under
No,
there.
it's not Austin FC. No.
It's an Austin FC hat. I was looking for it today. I was like, where's it at? I love this hat, dude. It's one of the best hats I bought from the Verde store.
Yeah.
Hey,
$35,
yeah.
worth it, 100%. I've
If,
taken it
if
everywhere.
you could tally up your total spend on the Verde store,
Probably $1,000.
Over a thou.
Probably $1,000, yeah.
Over a thou.
Probably
okay.
$1,000.
Okay. Anyway.
Probably $1,000. All right, boys. Predictions for tonight's matches.
Oh man, I got
RSL Houston. Start with that one.
RSL Houston. I'm gonna have to go with Houston, bro. I think.
Houston is at home.
I'm
Houston
gonna go
is
with
at home.
H-Town.
I think
I'm
I'm
gonna go with
gonna go-
H-Town.
Primo, please give me
I'm gonna go with H-Town.
a good take. RSL or Houston? Are you really siding with the rivals?
I'm not even hating on Houston anymore, honestly.
I'm going with RSL.
I'm not even
They have
hating on them
Chicho.
anymore.
Go ahead, Primo.
RSL, baby.
RSL.
Look,
I knew Primo
3-0.
got me. I knew Primo
Yeah.
got me.
I don't want Houston to advance, but you know, you're asking me who do I got? I mean, if I had to bet, I would bet on Houston.
Of course,
you know what I
I'll
mean?
bet.
Sleeping with the enemy,
But
bro.
I don't. No, I'm not sleeping.
Sleeping
I'm
with
just,
the
you
enemy.
know, it is what it is. But like I said, Sporting is my dark horse, bro. We'll see.
All right, Charlotte. No, that was the past one. New York Red Bulls versus Cincinnati. Cincy is at home.
Cincy
at home.
on fire. I think they
Cincy.
might take it.
Cincy
Cincy.
is my team to take it.
Cincy, yeah.
LAFC or them.
Sporting KC or St. Louis. St. Louis is at home.
St. Louis.
You would gotta go to St. Louis, bro. But
St. Louis.
hey,
St. Louis.
Sporting KC, man. We'll see, bro. I think they're my dark horse.
Primo, didn't Sporting Kansas City beat St. Louis this year?
They did.
They
Yeah,
did.
they
They
did,
did
bro.
beat them, bro. I think they were the first team too.
This can be the beginning of a rivalry.
That'd be crazy.
Bro.
That'd be crazy
Yeah.
if Sporting KC can pull it off. But I don't
Yeah,
think
that
so.
would be
Monday matches, boys. Nashville, Orlando.
I got Nashville, bro.
Nashville.
Yeah.
Orlando's home though.
I think Orlando got it.
Orlando's some people's dark horse for this tournament.
Facundo Torres, I think he got it.
And last but not least, Dallas, Seattle. Seattle's at home.
Seattle.
I think Seattle got
Seattle got it.
One more actually. Wednesday, Atlanta, Columbus.
that. Ooh, that's a good
That's a
one.
good one.
That's a
That's a
good
good one. Columbus
Yeesh.
in Columbus too.
I think Atlanta barely though.
Yeah.
I think Columbus losing Salarayan during the season kind of hurt them. You know.
It did hurt them,
Yeah.
bro.
I think they would be in a better spot right now. But
And our team beat theirs in the MLS Next Pro. So
I think that's game of the round, bro. Nah. Yeah, I think so. I think we'll see that. I think that's
I think Atlanta might go far too. Almada's on fire. That kid's
Yeah.
special. He'll be gone.
all right, boys. Shifting gears, hopping on the jet with Primo the pilot, heading to Europe. The man has been to Indonesia and Europe already. We gotta step it up.
What are we doing?
What,
right?
what-
I
what-
mean,
what are we doing? We gotta
instead
step
of
it
buying this, buy some tickets, bro.
up. This guy.
You could have gone to Europe, bro.
chill, hey.
Hey, man. Hey.
Uh,
Hey,
What? what?
Let that sit in.
I don't need to let it sit in. I'm happy, dude. This jacket is cozy.
Yeah, it is.
Europe is cold.
In all fairness, it is a fire jacket.
Yeah, I mean,
fire
I like
jacket.
it. Is the reversible?
Yeah, it
one?
is reversible. Shout out Neff. He actually got this.
How much
one.
is like 150?
Oh, Nev copped it for you?
Neff got it for me.
150?
Neff got it.
And
for me.
Neff
150,
ain't
right?
never
No,
getting
it's like
nothing,
90
bro.
bucks.
90 bucks?
90 bucks for 2 jackets, pretty much.
Yeah,
It's
it
honestly a freaking steal. No, Neff didn't get it from me. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Shout out Neff though. Shout out Neff.
Shout out Neff.
Shout out my G. Shout out my G.
All right, gentlemen, getting on the jet, flying over the Atlantic Ocean, and talking a little bit about the top flight leagues around the world. That's what the podcast is also centered around. We had some banger games this weekend.
Banger games.
We did.
If you're on Discord, you know we have a certain channel on there where everybody has a lot of fun when these games come around. And this weekend, everybody benefited that was on there. Everybody came out positive, and everybody's happy right now.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
Not everybody.
That's true. That's true. But that's
Not my boy Eric.
that's because of another reason.
Not you, B. Not you, B.
That's 'cause of another reason.
Not you, B.
But real quick, gentlemen, where do we want to start?
Oh, of
Clasico.
course. Clasico.
El Clasico.
The biggest
El
game.
Clasico?
The
Yeah.
biggest game in the world happened this
Yeah.
weekend. We saw Real Madrid against Barcelona at the Camp Nou. Sorry, the Spotify Rolling Stones Camp Nou. We saw some superstars in the stands, the Rolling Stones themselves. Some other people were there witnessing one of the best games.
LeBron James
one of the
was
biggest
there.
games. James was there?
LeBron James. I seen
Interesting.
LeBron James.
Will Smith was there.
The NBA season is going on. What is he doing?
Oh, yeah. No, he did it.
Was he there or not?
You saw the game? Why are you asking?
I didn't see
You know I was
that
playing. You knew I was playing.
Yeah,
I didn't see the beginning
I
of
didn't
it.
see that.
I saw the game forward.
I thought maybe I missed it. I don't know.
Okay.
bro.
I started watching it minute 3 forward.
Well, no, he wasn't there.
All right. Well,
You said he was.
Shout out to Eric, the topic and stat contributor of the Top Flight podcast. He is feeling better. He just got a new car. Shout out to him.
Hey, shout out to
skirt,
him.
skirt. Hey, scoop me up, G.
He got a nice little Honda.
Skirt.
Nice
Scoop
little
me
Honda.
up.
Hell yeah.
Nice little Honda. But thank you for the notes, Eric. We're going to go through them. Real Madrid pulled a world-class comeback versus Barcelona, winning 2-1 at El Estadio Olímpic Luis Companys. 2 newcomers to El Clasico. What stadium is that? He's wrong. It's the stadium Camp Nou. 2 newcomers to El Clasico made this Clasico a game to watch.
Nah, their stadium is being worked on, bro.
They demolished it,
Yeah.
bro.
They
Oh, shoot,
demolished
I'm
it.
wrong.
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
come-
why they're
come-
selling all the seats and the grass. And
Yeah,
everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you for the cut up.
That-
So Eric's right.
Eric's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Eric's right.
Hey,
I'm
my
sorry,
G's
Eric.
always right.
I'm sorry, Eric.
That
All right.
stadium they're playing at looks like the Rose Bowl stadium.
Yeah,
I
it
wonder
does.
it
it
looked
does
a
look
little
like
bit
it.
like
It
the
does
Rose
look
Bowl.
like it.
Yeah, because it has the bell in the
And
background.
the fans were kind of far off the pitch a little bit, so you know.
No wonder I
Yeah.
noticed
It's
it
a
bit
beautiful
different.
stadium.
Shout
honestly.
out to
It's
Eric.
a great stadium.
Beautiful
bro.
stadium, beautiful fan base, beautiful everything.
El Estadio Olímpic Luis Companys.
Companies.
2 newcomers to the Clasico made this Clasico a game to watch, as in the 7th minute, İlkay Gundogan scored for Barca after terrible mistakes by Barca's backline. But in the 68th minute and in the last 2 minutes of the match, no other than Jude Bellingham, Belligol, gave Madrid the win and 3 points. 57% of Real Madrid's total XG accounted for by the second goal. 1965 was
That's
the
a
last.
wild take.
1965 was the last time Real Madrid came from behind to win in an away Clasico. Incredible stat there. 1965. It only took Jude Bellingham to change that.
54% of all the XG came from that goal.
57.
50. God, that's bro. That tells a story, brother.
This was Carlo Ancelotti's 14th at Clasico as Real Madrid's coach and his 7th win. He's 7 wins and 7 losses, so he's 50%.
Okay.
Pretty good.
500.
All right, okay. With 14 games under his belt, Carlo has the 5th highest number of involvements in El Clásicos behind Miguel Muñoz, Johan Cruyff, Jose Mourinho, and Pep Guardiola. Credit to him. Madrid now has 103 wins over Barca, as Barca has 100 wins over Madrid. They both have drawn 52 times. Madrid has won the last 4 consecutive El Clásicos played in October. October Clásicos in 2020, 2021, 2022, and 2023 have all been won by Real Madrid. Keep playing in October. Last stat, Jude is the first Real Madrid player to score at least 2 goals in his first El Clásico in any competition in the 21st century.
Damn.
Incredible
That
stats
kid
by
is
Eric.
special, man.
Oh my
He is
God,
special,
what
man.
a player, dude.
You
Everything
are so lucky.
everything
honestly.
is falling
You are so
right
lucky.
for him, bro.
We're not lucky. We're
you
good.
are so lucky. No, you're lucky.
We
dude.
have a-
That's
we
what you
have
are.
every-
You didn't deserve to win that game. But who do you have? You have Jude. That's why you won the game. Be real.
I have a take
Yeah,
on
that's
that.
kinda true.
I have a
That
take
is
on
kinda
that.
true.
I have a
Be
take
real.
on that, but I'm gonna let
You
B go
know?
first.
Yeah.
Your thoughts
Well,
on this
you
game?
know? Yeah.
Okay, watch the game. I got up extremely early to watch the Chelsea game. Probably should have slept through that, but
Yeah, you should have.
I watched the Clasico. You know, Barcelona coming in hot. Mistake, like Eric said, he run down the game pretty good. I mean, let's be honest, man. Barcelona was kind of running through Madrid.
Yeah.
Bro. They were running through Madrid in the first half. They were just cooking. You saw a lot of some great play. Madrid, I mean, in the entirety of the first half, Carvajal's shot that goes wide is the only really thing. Maybe Rudiger's long distance shot. That's it. Everything else is Barcelona, you know. And this is not new, bro. This is not like, oh my God. No, I'm not surprised, bro. Madrid, this is how they are, bro. They could get dominated 70 minutes of the game and they'll find a way. It's just how they do, bro. You know. So, you know, I was really invested in this game. Of course, the biggest game of world football, you could say. Jude Bellingham, you know. So he scored in that banger first goal, bro. I mean, golazo, bro. Golazo by Jude.
Folks are saying that was a goalkeeper mistake. Was that credit to Jude, or was it a goalkeeper?
That Jude,
it was on
Jude, bro. It's on Jude, bro. Ter
Stegen
Stegen gets a hand on it, just barely, not enough. The power is too strong, too much power. Like you mentioned, bro, from the moment that he got the ball, 3 seconds, the shot was off. You know, so just amazing. And then of course, bro, of course, he had to get the winner, bro. It was written in the fucking stars, bro. Of course, bro. Of course. Lucky, but hey, I would say so was Barca's first goal as well. It is what it is. 3 points to Madrid. They stay top. And yeah, bro, that's why I chalk it up. This game is like, that's Madrid, bro. You know what I mean?
That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say.
It's Jude.
It is Jude.
No. Jude es Madrid. Jude es Madrid. Jude es Madrid. Jude es Madrid.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. What you said.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
my kings.
My lords.
It's a picture of Ronaldo with a crown, putting a crown on Jude.
The new king.
The kid is special, man.
The
kid is special.
Bro, he has 13 goals in 13 games.
Yeah, bro.
13 goals.
Yeah.
The only player to last do that is no other than Cristiano.
That's insane.
We are witnessing the rise of Jude.
And he's a midfielder, bro.
Yeah, he's a midfielder. Yeah.
And then you saw Cross Salty in the bench, bro.
Yeah,
Salty,
yeah,
bro.
Not even celebrating. And I'm like,
Salt, why?
Man, I'm telling you, man.
This doesn't impress Cruz.
Cruz
has been doing this. Cruz is used to greatness.
He's on the way out. That's why.
Yeah, he's on his way out.
He's on the way out, bro.
That's not it.
He's witnessing his replacement,
That's
bro.
not
He's
it.
Jealous.
witnessing.
He's jealous.
Tony Cruz knows this is gonna happen.
He's jealous.
He knows. No, brother.
It's okay.
Nah, Tony Cruz is not that guy. Trust me.
It's okay.
I know
You're
him.
not that guy.
Yeah, trust.
I know him.
Yeah,
You're just not that
him.
guy.
I know him. I sleep with him. Yeah. That's what you're gonna say, right?
That's
what you're gonna say, right?
That's honestly
That's what you're gonna say, right?
That's all. That's
accusations, bro. Careful.
That's what you're gonna say, right?
That's out of line. I'm not even gonna entertain that. Not even gonna entertain that BS.
A good game though. Overall, good
game.
Good game.
Great game. I mean, great game.
Classico.
One of the talking points of this match was Carlo Ancelotti pulling Vini out like a child from the field.
Bro.
As Vini was exiting, was exiting, he seemed to rile up the crowd a little bit. Ancelotti maybe was a bit ticked off, pulled Vini out. Your thoughts on this weird situation?
Look, bro. I try to watch as many games as I possibly can, just all over. You know, some get priority than the others. I don't really tend to watch every Madrid game, but if I can, I do. But this game, Vini stood out to me. That's fucking hilarious. Vini's attitude, bro, was it's just so annoying, bro. Does he do that every game, bro? Like every foul that he was pulled, his shirt was tugged, gave up on the play. Where's my foul? Gave up on the ball. Every time he gets tackled,
He was calling Marcos. Danny was calling Marcos.
Oh my God.
Keep going because
but yeah, every play, every time they fouled him, he would give up on the ball, just complaining the whole game, wasn't running back. It just, you know, and Antana guys in the crowd, and then when he was getting subbed off, you know, he was even, you know, throwing it more back in the crowd, and you just throwing gas on the flame, bro, starting stuff up, and Ancelotti was not having it, bro, and he grabbed him by the hand. It's like, hey, like a child, bro.
Now, one thing that we do have to put out there, some important context to this season for Vini, maybe it's leading up to all this right now that's building up, and we saw what happened in El Clasico, Carlo pulling him out, is the fact that a lot of the fans from multiple teams in La Liga have been racially abusing Vinicius Jr. this season, and it's gotten to the point where they've hung dolls from the highway hanging by the neck with painting on the back with his name on it, you know, signaling that's Vini. Other fans at stadiums saying Vini muérete, Vini die, Vini die.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, fans just saying whatever.
Crazy, bro.
Fans saying whatever coming to mind.
La Liga? This is La Liga still?
This is La Liga. Damn, I mean, Vini had a fire quote. He said this. He said, the league that used to belong to Ronaldo and Messi now belongs to racists.
Oh, ouch.
Fire quote.
Yeah.
Fire quote, bro.
Yeah, so maybe that. I mean, that
I
has
don't
a lot
blame
to
Vini
do-
at all for these antics of him acting out, because they're not just out of nothing. Their frustration that's been building up out of the league not protecting him.
Yeah.
They're not protecting him.
Okay, but that can explain the fact that every time he was pulled or thought that he would foul, he would just give
could
up
do
on
better.
the play.
He could do better, but
Maybe-
but this player probably feels like the league doesn't protect him and doesn't value him.
And that's rightfully so, bro. I mean,
And check this out. With the resurgence of Jude, and Jude posted a picture at the end of the game, and he said the new era. And in that, it was the Beatles walking on Abbey Lane.
Oh yeah.
It was Valverde. It was Camavinga, Jude Bellingham, and Tchouaméni. There was no Vinicius. There was no Rodrigo. If Vini doesn't pick up his form, if he doesn't find a solution with the league, and it's not to him to find a solution. If he doesn't feel like he's protected in this league, watch Vinicius leave Real Madrid. Watch him leave Real Madrid.
Oh.
Watch him leave Real Madrid, bro.
For how much? Like 300 million or what?
Kylian trade?
And with Kylian knocking on the door, are we gonna have
come
Kylian
on.
Trade?
or not? I'm not saying he's gonna go to PSG. We see the new resurgence of Saudi league. He could go to Saudi for the bag.
Oh my
But if this
God.
doesn't stop, if this continues, this feud with the league, this feud with the refs, the league now protecting Vini, he could leave Real Madrid.
He reminds me a lot of Neymar, bro. And I've always said this.
I would hate to see him go down that road. I would hate it.
You're watching it happen, bro.
Oh,
I mean, look, it's
it
very
sucks.
unfortunate for
I
his
don't think
abuse,
so.
and I don't wish that upon any player. And I understand maybe that plays a lot in his mind, and it reflects on the pitch, and I get that. I'm not gonna. There's no way I'm gonna defend the antics of the opposition fans, but just his career in general, it just reminds you a lot of Neymar, bro. His attitude on the field with the players, with the ref, just all that just reminds. It's a copy of Neymar, bro. You know what I mean? And it would be unfortunate for him to have that same path and career as Neymar, because I mean, look, Neymar tore his ACL, and look, you think back of his career, what could have happened, the greatness that could have been there, and it didn't happen. And I would hate for Vini to go through that same thing, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think he's missing that number 9 to help his game personally. He could be frustrated with his own play.
Yeah.
Because he's not that Vini that was there when we beat Chelsea. Mendy was the keeper when he made that blunder mistake when Vini and Benz were just connecting for goal after goal. That insane run where we beat City also.
Yeah.
That Vini was unstoppable. He's shadows of that right now.
Yeah.
Because we also don't have that proper number 9. Joselu hasn't cemented himself. Rodrigo really has not been cutting it. We need that proper number 9. Benzema's hole is deeper than ever right now, and it's showing in different forms around the field for Real Madrid. Because just like Bali said, Real Madrid maybe got lucky. That's the thing about Real Madrid. You have to put them to bed. If you give them one chance, they're going to get it. So, don't want to spend too much more time on this game. Clasico was obviously fantastic. I know everybody celebrated. That's on the Real Madrid side. But let's talk about the EPL super quick. The Manchester Derby, 3-0 against City. Business as usual for Manchester City. I want to start off with you, B.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that?
I mean, business as usual for City. Penalty. Haaland scoring the penalty early on. And that's about it, bro. I mean, Onana had some good saves. Maguire came back on the lineup.
Yeah.
You know, he's on there. But, I mean, come on. It's just so one-sided. Mason Mount came in at the second half. Forgot he was even playing towards the end of the game. So, just Ten Hag, bro. I mean, how long has he been at United already, bro? And there is no identity with the team. You know, there is no... He hasn't instilled anything, and it's been already a long time, bro. And it's just not looking good, bro.
It's over.
This is this game. I think to me says like, look, it's not a matter of if. I think Ten Hag is gonna leave the club, and it's a matter of when, bro. When does he do it? When does the trigger get pulled? I mean, I don't know.
I feel for Eric. I know he's probably struggling right now with this team. He really pays attention, and he feels everything for this club, 100%. So he's a Manchester Red through and through, and I know these are tough times for him, but you're in the mud, mate.
Yeah,
you're in the mud.
City's
Yeah, you're in the mud.
way too much, bro. Way too much for United, bro.
And it's not looking like it's going to be fixed anytime soon.
I mean, look who you have as your center back. You have
Lisandro,
Maguire.
You have Maguire
Varane,
and Johnny
Lindelof.
Evans.
Evans.
Maguire and Johnny Evans, you know.
Yeah, come on, bro.
Come on, man. Johnny Evans was
Johnny Evans.
The only spark is, that I kind of saw. I'm a big fan of Scott McTominay, bro. I think he's a great midfielder, and I just hate.
And then you come in, and then you disrespect the superstar Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh yeah.
And then now, one of your very good wingers, Sancho, you basically throw him out and tell him that he's not fit enough.
Yeah.
You're making your job harder.
He's gone, right?
And now you're gonna get the sack. So congrats, Eric Ten Hag.
I don't think he makes it past Christmas.
I don't think so either.
I don't think.
And I don't think Pochettino does either. Honestly.
Oh no, that's a different.
I don't think Pochettino does either.
Different
I think
story.
both won't.
Let's get into it. Let's get into
It's gonna be tough.
it. We have because the Manchester game. I mean, what more can you say on it? It was a freaking run over.
Murder.
It was a run over.
Murder.
Chelsea game. Chelsea lose to Brentford 2-0 at the Bridge, with Ethan Pinnock scoring in the 58th minute and Brian Mbeu scoring the second after a terrible decision from Sanchez to go up for a corner kick. What a moron. Brentford,
Bro, we were trying to change the game. What do you mean?
It's not even Christmas, and this guy's trying to go up on a corner kick. What are you, fighting for the title?
No,
Come on, mate.
They need points. They need points.
Brentford have won more Premier League games at the Bridge than Chelsea since April. 2 for Brentford, 1 for Chelsea. Brentford became the first side in the Premier League era to win their first 3 matches at Stamford Bridge. Pochettino said Chelsea had to take the blame for their 8th home defeat in the Premier League in 2023. Without a win for Chelsea in their last 2 games, things look tough as their next 5 games are Spurs away, City at home, Newcastle away, Brighton at home, and United away. That's tough.
That's a tough run-up, bro.
That's tough.
Hey, B, you make a statement and you beat Spurs.
We have
you
to,
beat
bro.
Spurs,
but
mate.
look, if you want to look in the bright side, look.
Look at that picture right here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Big
dude.
Edge cooking with Son.
That's one thing I
That's
can't
hilarious.
believe we have Tottenham fans on the Discord. Like I really
Yeah,
can't
we have a
believe
ton of that. Shout out to Ryan
that.
Brack
I can't believe
91.
that.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. But it's okay.
Look, bro,
It is what it
the
is.
performance that we had against Arsenal was amazing, even though we bottled that ending. But look, Brentford, this is what they're gonna do, bro. They have like a specialty playing against the top 6 teams.
Brentford the Bees.
It's
Thomas
not
Frank.
like we were ran across the field. We were pressuring, we were up, we had the ball, but we couldn't unlock the lock that is Brentford, and they do what they do best, and they sit in tight, organized, take pressure, and then off set piece, of a glimpse of a chance, you bury it, and then that's what happened. So, man,
Hey, Tucker very upset.
yeah.
Tucker,
And this
Tucker's
game was
very
early too. I woke up early for this game after staying up late too. So I'm not. Look, I'm gonna be real, bro. I'm a little bit. I'm less scared, I guess you could say, at playing these big clubs because they're gonna come out and play too, which is we're down for that. It's when we gotta pick a lock when it's Brentford sitting deep. You know what I mean? Absorbing pressure. That's when it gets hard for us and I like it when teams play at us, so we go at it. So we have to beat Tottenham, bro. 5 points clear, bro. Not anymore.
Nah.
Two more teams we're going to talk about before ending tonight's pod. Arsenal trashed and demolished Sheffield United.
Arsenal.
5-0.
Say it right.
You good?
Say
I'm
it
sorry.
right, bro.
Come
Say
on.
it right, bro.
5-0 at the Emirates Stadium with the hat trick. First ever hat trick for
Eddie
Eddie
Murphy.
Nketiah. The 28th, the 50th, and the 58th minute, but also a pen scored by Fabio Vieira in the 80th minute, and
Vieira.
scoring his first ever goal for Arsenal. Tomiyasu scored in the 96th.
Tomiyasu.
Arsenal had 13 shots with 8 on target, while Sheffield only had 2 shots and 0 on target. Credit to the defense. With Arsenal also having 68% possession to Sheffield's 32. Arsenal will lose Partey and Gabriel Jesus again for a few weeks due to injury.
Yeah.
Arsenal currently sits second in the league, 2 points behind Spurs.
Spursy.
Now, before we get into Spurs, Bali, your take on Arsenal, your update on Arsenal for us.
No, I mean we're playing well, undefeated in the league still. Tough game next week against Newcastle away. That's a tough game. I mean,
What are your next 5?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the I think we have Newcastle, and then after Newcastle we have. I'm not sure who we have after Newcastle, but it's not.
I wonder where your
I
next
think-
5 looks like.
But it's gonna be, and then we also have Champions League. We have Sevilla again.
Credit to y'all for
Well, yeah.
beating Sevilla.
We have some cup games midweek, but after that, you got Newcastle.
Yeah, we have West Ham. We have
Okay,
West
so-
Ham.
in
so
the
you-
cup.
You got West Ham in
in
the
the
Yeah, West
cup.
Ham
Carabao.
in the Carabao.
You got Newcastle.
Newcastle.
And then
That's away,
Sevilla in
right?
the Champions
Sevilla.
League.
That's away, Newcastle, right?
Yes, away.
Sevilla
At
at home.
At home.
Then
Burnley at home.
Then
Brentford at home. That's going to be a good one.
Brentford away.
You got a good next 5.
Brentford
Yeah,
at home.
I mean,
Very-
I think,
very winnable
I think
games.
Newcastle's gonna be a very tough game. They're a very good team at home. We have to come out and we have to perform. I think Eddie, he's on fire right now. Eddie Murphy.
Facts.
And just watch out with our team right now. We're looking good. I think little by little we're gonna be improving more. Sad that Thomas Partey is injured again, which I think this will be his last season with us.
I was told he was better than Casemiro. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
He is better than Casemiro. He is better than Casemiro.
That's a
when fully
take.
fit, he is better than Casemiro.
Oh, Casemiro, did he?
No,
Did he play?
the guy doesn't.
Where's he at?
I don't even. I don't know. Cashing out. By
Where's
in
he-
Dior.
where's he
In
at?
Dior.
He's gonna leave.
He's at Manchester in Dior. Buying a
boys.
lot of Dior.
Last team we're gonna talk about tonight, Spurs.
Fuzzy.
Top of the league, bro.
Top of the
What?
Primo, this is
Whatever, I'm not sure.
this is your
Bring up
moment, Primo.
Their next games too, bro. Tottenham.
Also, Primo, want to get your take. Spurs played a Friday midday game for us in the USA, and it was versus Crystal Palace. The Spurs squad is still on the hunt to keep their first place and to secure 3 points by beating Palace 2-1 as Joe Ward scored an own goal that put Spurs 1-0. Then Sonaldo scored Spurs' second goal in the 66th minute, and late in the match, Jordan Ayew scored for Palace in the 94th minute. Tottenham Spurs are now undefeated throughout their first 10 league games. Spurs currently sit first in the league.
By 2 points, bro.
Shout out to them.
First
Primo.
place, baby.
Thoughts on that, mate?
First place, baby. I
How
mean,
do you
it was a decent game against Crystal Palace, but we got there's Chelsea next.
It's gonna be a game.
Banger game.
I think they play.
That's gonna be
Monday.
a great game.
They play Wolves, and
please
then
be.
they play
Please,
Man
bro.
City after that. So big games
Ooh.
coming
Big
up.
Ange, bro.
Big games coming up. We'll
Big
see. How
Ange.
Primo, your thoughts on Big Ange?
Wonderful, bro. I love that guy.
Wonderful.
I love that man. Yeah.
Do you think he's gonna win
I'ma
Tottenham's
get-
title?
Oh, come on. We're talking crazy.
Nah.
Are we?
He's
Are
gonna,
we?
He's gonna, he's gonna win
Come
something.
on.
I think
He's
I could
gonna
win a
win
Carabao or an FA Cup.
He's gonna
messed
win
up.
something.
You
Yeah.
think something?
I
Come
think
on.
so. I think
I'll
so
take
too.
anything. I'll take anything.
It's been
bro.
what, like 11,000
think I will.
days?
It's been an insane. It's been years,
It's been.
bro.
Remember, there was like a Twitter account that kept track
Yeah.
of it. It was like 9,000 days since Tottenham last won a trophy.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's probably at
Long
like
time.
12,000 now.
Long time.
But shout out to King Koopa, shout out to Primo, shout out to Ryan, all the Spurs fan in our Discord chat that have been going crazy the past couple of days. It's been a fun run for Discord. We got memes being dropped. We have Ange cooking AI art with Son. Who's this guy? James Madison?
Yeah, it
That's
looks like
James
it,
Madison. Yeah,
Is he?
they're
Doesn't even
cooking.
look
He's
like
going
him.
off too.
They're
Yeah,
cooking
they're
the
both
kitchen.
going
He's
off.
going off
They're both
too,
going
bro.
They're both playing
They're doing good.
fantastic.
I mean, very,
And no
very
Harry.
competitive.
No Harry,
No
bro.
Harry,
That's
bro.
the big
Harry?
storyline. No,
That's the
no
big
Harry.
Bye, Harry.
Harry, to be fair, scored a banger from
Yes,
his
he
own
did.
fucking
Bayern
Yeah.
won 8-0. Come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
3 red cards in that
Yeah.
game, bro.
Disgusting.
What?
Last but not least, gentlemen, Liga MX, some fixtures just to talk about them real quick.
Yes.
Chivas battered by Tigres 4-0.
Ooh, no.
America batters Monterrey 3-0. Red card in that game.
As well, yeah.
America always gets favored by the refs.
It
of
was a
course.
fair red. You see the replay, red 100%.
Gallardo's.
Yes.
I saw something on Twitter, a little bit of rumor that
Pull it
said
up,
that
Primo.
that said that Gallardo told Brian Rodriguez before the game that he was gonna break him.
Well, he tried.
He
Yeah,
almost did.
He
dead
tried,
dead
bro.
ass. There's a tweet going around saying that Gallardo reportedly
Well,
told Rodriguez.
that is a
He
freaking
was gonna
red,
break
bro.
him.
It was a red for sure. And after that, I mean, it was a wrap.
Another notable result: Cruz Azul beat Leon 1-0. Surprise there. I would have thought Leon had that
Yes,
wrapped up.
bro. I
I
mean,
would've
Cruz
thought Leon
Azul,
had that wrapped
they're not gonna make league. I mean, they'd have to win out.
And
So
Leon gets beat by them. Couldn't believe it.
come on, bro.
Also, some other things. UFC Tyson Fury wins via decision.
Yeah.
Francis Ngannou robbed.
Yeah.
Bro, he dropped Tyson
Yeah.
Fury, bro.
Robbed, bro.
It's crazy.
I mean,
bro.
they weren't gonna. They had to, bro.
I think the only
Yeah,
way you win
Tyson-
that fight,
You have to knock him out.
the only
Yeah.
way you have to knock him out.
You have
But
to
hey,
knock
He's the
him
only
out.
way to win that fight.
He exceeded a lot of people's expectations,
Yeah.
bro. They should
Yeah,
run
he
it
did.
back.
They should. Yeah, honestly, they should.
I was surprised he knocked him.
Francis
Francis
another
Ngannou
shot.
quality.
Give him
Quality
another shot.
Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
Chivas though, I'm hurting for my Chivas brothers in that Discord chat. Hopefully
I'm
times
not.
change. Shout
What's
out
going
to
on with Chivas,
shout out to
bro?
Juan. Shout out to Carlos. I don't know, bro. I mean, we have players just drinking
Vanilla
and doing
too.
and
Cheating
doing
on their
vanilla,
wives.
doing whatever they want, and
That's
and
true, it's
they're
true.
and they're being forgiven by the FO. Like they're gonna be back. I mean, what is that gonna? What kind of message is that gonna send? That the FO can be walked over on? I mean,
Well, they have no.
Alexis Vega is gonna be coming back to the team.
Yeah.
Disgusting, bro. Get this guy. At one point, this guy was an idol at Chivas for a lot of kids,
Yeah, bro.
and favorite player for a lot of adults that support Chivas. Now, bro, he I mean, what kind of dedication do you expect fans to expect you to have now? when we know some of the stuff you're doing. You're acting like us. Shoot, I mean, he's getting paid to drink, hang out with women, and and watch Chivas. I'm talking fans in general, not me. I don't hang out with women.
Okay.
Not me. I don't hang out with women. I'm saying these guys right here.
bro.
Hey,
I'm
I
saying
don't drink.
no, primo tampoco.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying these guys.
you're
I'm
right,
saying these guys.
Yeah, me and B.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I feel you,
this
I feel
guy
you, I
is
feel
doing
you.
whatever he wants, and
Yeah,
he's
it's
saying
true.
no consequences. That's Mexican soccer for you right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very true.
Mexican
Man.
soccer.
Very sad.
Boys, anything else we're gonna have tonight?
Man, just
A lot of cup midweek games, and then we're back to it the next weekend,
man.
bro.
Hopefully stuff picks up. Just transfer rumors, man. I want
Yeah.
to see some players are being mentioned. I want to see some
One
stuff.
thing for sure is that Discord, man, that thing's always popping.
It's
bro,
gonna
every
be
day.
popping.
I think this week we're gonna start to see a lot more news, and for that we got the Patreon episode midweek to
Yeah.
cover some of that. We're gonna be working on getting some Austin FC based journalists on. So if you haven't signed up to the Patreon, if you want to support the platforms and also want to be part of a very fun and engaging, interacting Discord chat, go to patreon.com/WeirdAustinTV and see how you can support us.
Yeah.
So shout out to
It'll
y'all, and also
be-
shout out to the Patreons already.
Yeah. It'll be
Shout
in
out
the
to
description as well. Just swipe,
family.
scroll down, description,
Yeah.
boom, the link's right there. So, yeah.
There was one crazy story that hit Discord in the transfer rumor. I didn't even want to speak on it today on this pod because it's that crazy.
It's like 4 paragraphs.
It's 4 paragraphs.
Yeah.
It's way too much to get into. If you're in
We
the
shouldn't get
kind
into
of crazy.
it.
If
We
you-
didn't get into it.
if you're in the chat already, you know what we're talking about.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Thank you everybody for the listen, and we'll be back soon with more stuff. See you soon.